I want to talk a little bit about automobile liability, insurance liability, things that sometimes people don't think of. If you lend your car to someone and they get into an accident, even though they're the driver and they're at fault, you are the primary responsible party, being the owner of the vehicle that was involved in the accident. And I just got a disturbing call from a friend and a client today. A very wealthy individual, has several exotic cars. One of his cars was having a problem, calls his automotive repair guy, who comes to the house as a concierge service, picks up the car, is driving it back to the automotive repair shop, gets involved in an at-fault accident, and unfortunately someone passed away in the accident. Now, of course, this is going to lead to a huge lawsuit, and his question to me was, am I protected? Does their insurance cover? Does my insurance cover? Do I have personal liability? And unfortunately, the plaintiff's attorney is always going to take the shotgun approach and sue everybody. And then you're going to spend months, if not years, fighting out who is ultimately liable. But basically and practically, the owner of the vehicle and the primary insurance on the vehicle is on the chopping block. And if the automotive shop becomes insolvent or their insurance had lapsed, good luck. You could try to go after them, but that may not result in anything, and you are liable as the owner. So be careful when you're loaning your vehicles out to people, even if it's to someone who's going to go do you a favor in your vehicle, because you can have personal liability. Good news is this gentleman does have a umbrella policy, which I always recommend. I don't think it's going to be enough in this case to cover the wrongful death action that is getting ready to get filed. And since he owns the vehicle in his personal name, there could be substantial personal liability if the judgment exceeds the amount of the insurance policies. So I'm a big fan of the Montana LLC structure. I talk about it all the time. I'll do some more videos on it. It offers several great options for avoiding sales tax on vehicles, as well as providing anonymity and some limited asset protection. So if this gentleman would have had this vehicle owned in a Montana LLC as a single purpose entity, they could sue the owner of the vehicle, but the owner of the vehicle would have been a out-of-state LLC that doesn't have any assets versus an individual that has millions of dollars of assets. So if you have boats, RVs, jet skis, helicopters, airplanes, think about getting a Montana LLC or several Montana LLCs to eliminate or reduce your personal liability for accidents such as this one. Have a great day.